Hi, welcome back to Tailgating, and our episode today is going to be about a memory once again. Now, I'm Bruce, this is Marcus, this is Daryl, and once again we're just going to talk about memories. And I've got one from a long time ago, but because it's a holiday season, I thought I'd bring one up about a Thanksgiving. You guys hopefully have a memory from the holiday season.
Yep.
But mine is way back. Staubach was the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, them again, sorry. Dallas Cowboys. Staubach was a legend. They're playing the Redskins. And the Redskins was our big rival. You know, we hated each other. We got to beat them. One year the Cowboys only won one game in a season, but it was against the Redskins. Okay, at least we beat the Redskins, right? So in this particular game, you know, they made a claim they're going to take Staubach out. And they did. In the third quarter, let me show you. Watch this. Staubach's playing, and he takes this hit, goes down, he's out. Look, they carry him to the sidelines. Ooh. He is out. Ooh. So now all of a sudden the score is 16-3, and the Redskins got the Cowboys exactly where they want them. Got a lead, Staubach's out, and in comes a quarterback no one has ever heard of. He just started with the Cowboys, Clint Longley. And we're like, who is this guy? And after this game, he became known as like a mad bomber. I mean, he became a folk hero. And another one of those crazy memories. Back in the day, they had things called the blackout. And if it was a home game and they didn't sell out, you couldn't watch the game locally. Right. And so it was Thanksgiving, I'm with my parents, and we're listening to this on the radio. So we didn't get to visualize it, but we got to hear it. So right here, so you can see Longley throws it to Billy Joe Dupree. Billy Joe Dupree, he was like a legendary tight end to us. You know, he was great. And that name, Billy Joe Dupree, I don't know, for some reason, I guess
like
it just sounds, it does, you know, but then Billy Joe, doesn't it sound like something from Texas or a cowboy or something? It just fit, I don't know. So he scores it. So, okay, Clint's bringing us back a little bit. But this is the play. Once again, Drew Pearson's involved with it, right? I'm glad he got in the Hall of Fame. He's always involved with some classic ones. But here again, let me show you this. There's Clint. He's going back. No one's ever heard of the guy. He rears back. He fires it down the field for a 50-some-odd yard touchdown to Drew Pearson at the end of the game, and the Cowboys win. You know, we thought he was the future. They had a special and followed him around. He caught rattlesnakes, you know, and we thought, who catches rattlesnakes? So we thought, we got a real cowboy on the Cowboys. The very next year, though, unfortunately, he challenged Roger Staubach to a fist fight.
Wait, an actual fist fight?
An actual fist fight.
Okay.
They went behind the practice facility, and Staubach got the better of him, and Clint lost his job. I don't know what happened to him after that. Yeah. But for one Thanksgiving holiday, he was the man in Dallas.
Wow. That's a story. I think you have to be ready for your moment, right? Because you don't know when it's going to come.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But you have to be ready for your moment, because when it comes, it's all on you. You're either going to show up and step up, or you're just not going to be ready. So,
and watching the highlights when I was getting ready for this too, I could see that. My memory is that, you know, he saved the day, but I mean, Cowboys had a great team at the time. Also, he was throwing the ball all over the place. You just happened to connect in a couple of 3 times,
well,
you know.
You know, the one other thing I'll think about is when teams prep to play, like let's say they were prepping to play the Cowboys, they prepped to play against Staubach. Right. They weren't prepped to play against him, so they didn't really want to wear or really keen in on his throwing style.
Well, you're right. Staubach was a Dodger. You know, Roger the Dodger. He scrambled, and they were prepared for that. Longley was the traditional pocket passer.
Yeah.
So I think you have a good point there too. Anything like that. You guys got any memories of a particular holiday?
You know, not necessarily from a game. I think, you know, I remember LeBron James when he scored a triple-double in 2010. I think it was one of his earlier years. May have been his rookie year. Scored 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. And I think it just set the stakes in terms of who this young kid was going to be. And here we are, you know, in his 20th season, and the guy is still at the top of the NBA. Ranking in terms of player and his capabilities. I think it's just an amazing
Well, it's
story.
amazing too. I always thought the pressure on LeBron, and it wasn't a holiday, but you know, they broadcast his high school game. That's how good this guy was. High school game and all that. I mean,
he's living his legacy, though. I mean, you don't see people in any sport, you know, 20 years into the profession still playing at that
Yeah,
level.
that's true.
So it's almost like he's he's continuously building his legacy. You're right. There were people who weren't necessarily fan of Kobe. They look back and they say, "Wow, this guy was the greatest thing ever." LeBron is actually still playing, and I'm still more of an MJ fan than I am a LeBron fan. But I cannot deny the greatness, and for him to be in his 20th season. And just kind of going back to that holiday memory on Christmas Day, scoring that triple-double.
Oh, yeah,
and I think
yeah.
there's only like 4 other players in the history of the NBA who had a triple-double on Christmas Day. So he was in good company that day. So, yeah. What about you, D?
Yeah. Well, look, I think things are a little bit different because we started talking about holiday type stuff, right? And what comes to a young Aggie's mind when he thinks Thanksgiving?
Turkey.
Yeah, especially turkey. I'm an Aggie. Go Aggies, Texas A&M all the way. I know you're a UT fan.
All right.
So I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yes, I do.
The traditional day after Thanksgiving football game between Texas A&M and the University of Texas is back.
Oh,
It's back next season. Oh, let's do this. Do this. And I remember, it's funny because for years we would have Thanksgiving dinner and loving each other as a family on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. But Friday, the very next day, we were all at odds with each other.
Yeah.
We didn't like each other because we were split. We were the family divided. We got Aggies over here. We got Longhorns over there. Hey, look, man. Look, this is going to be great. It's going to be off the chain. I cannot wait. Woo!
So while we have everybody here, do you think we should have a gentleman's bet? I mean, I know we have to wait almost a year, right? But I don't know. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. $100?
$100.
$50.
$50.
25.
25.
yeah, we're gonna have it on tape too, so we're gonna prove.
I thought he was gonna do something interesting, like I don't know. One person got to dress like a clown.
On another episode.
I tell you what. On a future episode, let's take the money factor out. You have to wear all UT attire on our very next episode after the UT beat A&M on that first game when they're back in the SEC together next year.
It's not gonna happen, but okay.
Okay.
And what about the other way? You're gonna wear A&M?
Vice versa.
Yeah,
Vice versa.
I will wear A&M gear. I'm pretty certain there's several dumpsters around here I can get to. I'll find some A&M gear and put it on, okay?
Okay, and I'll wear traditional cowboy gear, okay?
And walk down 6th Street in it.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, I like those. Mic drop. All right.
All right, well, that's just a few little, holiday memories. Sports, there's always something going on the holidays, and then thanks all you players who play on our holidays for us. So
Absolutely.
we appreciate that. I know I know you get paid well, but still you sacrifice not with your family on days that are important. So I appreciate that a lot. But anyway, thank you very much, and leave a comment.